You might have noticed I was out of Facebook for about 12 hours. The hiatus is just because Obidients had reported my page and accused me of telling lies against Peter Obi when I exposed his lies about Tanzania. And I was able to prove that what I said was true. And my pages have been given back to me. I'm back on Facebook. Now listen. What Peter Obi said about Nigeria and Tanzania is completely false. He had said that Tanzania had completely met its power needs, they had to shut down their dams, and that he was in great pains because Nigeria, a country that's meant to be bigger than Tanzania, has not been able to do that, and he asked Nigeria to learn from Tanzania. He was lying. They had a cyclone called Hidaya, and that affected their power infrastructure, and that's why they shut their dams, and the whole country at that time, this was last year, was in blackout. It was a blackout nationwide. But then all that has been restored, and their power infrastructure is still not as good as Nigeria. So you saw that video what I showed you at the hotel. That was an $800 a night hotel, and there was a power cut. It was completely true, and to prove that it's true, I'm going to go downstairs and interview a random man, just ask him about this again. So Peter Obi just continues to demarket Nigeria, continues to tell lies about Nigeria, and all because he wants to deceptively gaslight Nigerians and become president. And his Obidients are just as bad as him. They are, look at them, went and reported my page to take it down, and that's how they bullied people. That's why nobody wants to challenge Peter Obi, not because they don't know his line, but they're afraid of his Obidients. I'm not afraid. And look, Peter Obi, I will continue to expose you. That man is a national security risk. Some of the comments said, oh, it's not true, I'm not in Tanzania. So I'm going to show you a landmark. Now that's right there, that's Mount Meru. Mount Meru is the second tallest mountain in Tanzania. So we can't see Kilimanjaro from here. I'm in Arusha, so we can't see Kilimanjaro, but that's Mount Meru. So you can Google Mount Meru and then just look at that and then find out if I'm telling lies. And you see, just show them the mountain range so that they can see. You see the mountain range. And that's it, yeah. So I'm gonna go down, and by the way, Tanzania is a lovely country, an excellent country, the most beautiful country in my opinion in Africa. The people are transparent, they are honest, they are innocent, they are pure, purer than, unfortunately, than Nigerians. But that does not mean that infrastructure wise, airports, roads, power, they are better than us. Even their GDP is half of Nigeria's GDP. Our GDP is twice theirs. So do not believe Peter Obi, that man is a liar. Now, Twaha, I've got a question for you. Twaha, you're from Tanzania, right?
Yes, I'm from Tanzania, Dodoma.
Dodoma.
The new capital.
The new capital. Okay, that's your legislative capital, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think, but Dar is still the where the president stays, right? Dar es Salaam.
The capital is changing from Dar es Salaam.
Oh, it's completely changing from Dar to Dodoma.
Dar es Salaam is a business city.
Ah, so like what we did in Nigeria with Lagos and Abuja. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I've got a question for you. Do the public power system, the public electricity, do they take power? Do you have power blackouts in Tanzania?
Yes.
You do, right? You do. Okay. And then I have another question. How much is petrol per liter in Tanzania?
I think $1.50.
$1.50, right?
Yes.
How much is it in your currency?
Tanzania is like 3,200.
Okay, 2,200, and that's it right there, right? You see that?
Yeah.
That's it right there. 2,200. I did that on Exi.com, and it gave me a figure of $1.7. So that's $1.70. That's good, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are happy, right?
I'm good.
Excellent.
And your country?
Well, in our country is just slightly over. It's about 55 cents. So it's right now. It used to be about 900 naira, which was about 60 cents. But then we had a guy called Dangote, and then he crashed the price.
So in dollars, how much?
That's 55 cents. So we're paying less than 1/3 of what you pay. Would you like to come to Nigeria?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, this